Welcome to What is Crypto? I'm Matt, and this is Crypto. Today I'm going to get straight into it. We're going to be talking about one of the hottest meme coins this bull run, and that is DEGEN Index 6900 or DXY. Now, the reason that I love this meme coin is so multifactorial, but before I dive into that, I just want to have a quick look at some pretty exciting stuff that we've got going on in the markets. We have Ethereum absolutely cooking, and we have Bitcoin staying still, and Bitcoin dominance breaking down. If you're not familiar with the channel, I cover Bitcoin dominance all the time. In essence, it's the dominance between Bitcoin and the markets. Whenever this chart breaks down, that indicates altcoin season. We want to see the dominance of Bitcoin falling relative to the market. We usually have a sharp drop off in Bitcoin dominance, and that every single year has marked altcoin season. Now we're having a steep breakdown in Bitcoin dominance. However, until it breaks this trend at about 61%, it won't be confirmed. That being said, this is the most positive we have seen the market in multiple months. And that coupled with Ethereum absolutely sending is very damn exciting. Alrighty, let's get into the video today. DXY DEGEN Index 6900 and why I don't think this is one that you want to fade. Alrighty, so we are in the stock to meme narrative. Now, stock to meme plays all follow SPX6900. If you're not familiar with SPX6900, I don't know what you've been doing all cycle, as this is definitely one of the most talked about and memorable meme coins this cycle. Their goal is to flip the stock market. They're made popular by Murad, and they've currently got a market cap of 1.5 billion. They're forming a bullish cup and handle pattern, and as soon as they break out, which looks like it could be imminent, SPX 6900 is going to absolutely send. Now, $1.5 billion market cap. This meme coin is going up to valuations of who knows. Some people say 10 billion, 25 billion, 50 billion. Murad even thinks it could hit 100 billion. Even if this thing goes up to 10, 25, 50 billion though, the amount of money that is going to come into this narrative is going to be insane. And in the stock to meme narrative, there are approximately 10 different coins. Now, my favorite one and the one we're going to be talking about now is DXY 6900. To put things in perspective, the comparison prices, 1.5 million versus 1.5 billion. That is a 1000x smaller coin. So SPX 6900's goal is to flip the S&P 500. Well, the goal of DXY 6900 is to flip the dollar. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, at a market cap of 1 billion, their tokenomics are set up so that every DXY token will be worth $1. Now, there is 1 billion supply, so at a 1 billion market cap, there will be a $1 valuation of DXY. Now, that ties into their narrative of monetary debasement, the whole narrative that we are born into a world that it is increasingly harder to get ahead. People are struggling out there. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. This is a new dollar for the degens. Absolutely love this one. I love that their ticker is DXY, which is also the ticker for the US dollar index. This is the index for all of the degens that want to band together and flip that dollar. If you want to look at their content is absolutely insane as well. They are working hard. It's a community takeover. I've been in this one for a long period of time and I chat to the team regularly. Now, I won't go through all of their content, but they're making some really, really cool stuff. So yeah, scroll down, look at it yourself, and I think you will be pretty impressed with what a coin is putting out that has a market cap of only $1.5 million. This is still such a tiny meme coin. This is still something with a huge amount of upside. Now, in the beta play to SPX 6900 narrative, I've made a couple of videos on it, which I will link below. Also, if you haven't watched them, make sure you follow along. Also, make sure you drop a comment down below if you like DXY or if you like any of this kind of content or if you want me to cover any coins in the future. But in this narrative, we have SPX 6900 at a 1.5 billion market cap. Then below that, we have GameStop at a $24 million market cap. So big jump down. And then below that, we really only have three other attractive coins. We have NASDAQ 420, which is a $7.8 million market cap. We have MicroStrategy 2100, which is a $4.3 million market cap. And we have SPX 2.0 at a $1 million market cap, and DXY 6900 at a $1.5 million market cap. So out of those picks, DXY has just flipped SPX 2.0, by the way. But out of those picks, for me, flipping the dollar, that narrative, I absolutely love it. I also love the narrative of NASDAQ 420. That's flipping the NASDAQ. So I think those guys are absolutely doing well. But if you look at the charts of these projects, SPX 6900 is doing really, really well. GameStop at the moment not doing enormously well. I do like this coin. MicroStrategy not doing enormously well at the moment, still in a long consolidation period, so not super excited on that one currently. That could change. We have NASDAQ 420 at 7.8 million and DXY 6900 at 1.5 million. To me, I think DXY 6900, the narrative of flipping the dollar is super strong, and I think that it is undervalued relative to the market and what else we have in that narrative. So yeah, for me, I think a new dollar for the degens of crypto Twitter. The narrative makes sense. We are at a key level here. We ripped up to around 1.7 mil. There was a sell-off down to 1.35 mil, but the narrative makes sense. People are realizing this is undervalued. This is something different and special in the market. And in the grand scheme of things, it still only has a market cap of 1.5 million. This is a tiny coin. And I do think that this realistically has at least 100x potential from here. 100x only takes us up to a market cap of 150 million, which is still less than 10% of SPX 6900. So if it hits 100x, it is still only 1/10 of SPX 6900 at today's prices. And SPX 6900 is going much, much higher from here. If you are bullish on meme coins and you do like SPX 6900 and you see what I'm seeing, you see Ethereum cooking, you're seeing Bitcoin dominance starting to break down, why not look for a meme coin in this narrative? For me, DXY 6900 makes a huge amount of sense. So yeah, I'd absolutely check it out. Not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing. And I definitely do have a big stake in DXY 6900. And it's something that I truly believe in. I believe in that degenerate mission to flip the dollar. And I believe in the team. They're a hardworking bunch of chads and just a great group of people. And I'm going to finish off the video with 46 seconds of why I think US DEGEN Index 6900 is something special.
Okay, so meme coins with a clear mission will totally lead this crypto cycle. I mean, with countless coins in existence, so many lack substance. They lack a purpose, a goal, or a core identity. They have no soul. A coin should have something that unites its community regardless of market fluctuations. The few coins that are driven by a mission will outperform everything because they have that special sauce, which most coins lack. DXY 6900 will flip the dollar. Quit trading and start believing. Don't die poor.
That is DXY 6900. Thank you so much for watching, legends. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also join my Discord if you want to join. I'll leave a link down in the description. As always, I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one.